Audiophiles recognize that speaker cable is a critically important component in any system. It's the only cable that's dealing with the power, the wattage coming from an amplifier to the loudspeaker. Typically, interconnects don't carry anything greater than 2 volts RMS, whereas speaker cable is asked to do a lot of work, typically over a longer run as well. They can be the lossiest cable in a system. They can also have the greatest coloration, so changing speaker cables often results in a really tangible change to the sound of a system. Wireworld has a patented internal design, and the internal design is critically important. This is where a cable gets its inherent tonality from. The timbral nature of the cable is determined by the ratio of each strand next to each other. In DNA Helix, what we're doing is we're taking round strands, setting them into flat conductors, layering those conductors, then helically twisting the entire structure. And you can see it in both the overall jacket and the individual legs here. Equinox 8 is a 4-conductor speaker cable. It's 11 gauge. So effectively it's 4 14 gauge conductors, and it uses the finest copper in the world, OCC, Ono Continuous Cast, 7N copper. Once you dial in the design for the tonal nature, which Wireworld is always very neutral, that's our hallmark, is neutrality. The way that you make a cable better is to increase the quantity of the material and to improve the quality of the material. So here we're using the finest copper in the world in an 11 gauge 4-conductor cable. Another unique thing about Wireworld internally that results in the sound is we're on our 3rd generation composite insulation that we call Composilex 3. It's the quietest insulation that we've ever measured, and it results in outstanding image focus. A unique thing to Wireworld is our uniterm connection system, where a female threaded socket is affixed to the wire itself, and then a male threaded connector is screwed in. So you can change from banana plug to spade lug. We offer 2 different size spade lugs. This is what we call the universal. It fits just about all binding posts, but we do have a smaller version we call a 1/4 inch, where the inside measurement is 1/4 inch. That works on terminal strip binding posts, such as what's found on Vandersteen loudspeakers, old Macintosh amps, things of that nature. Equinox 8 it's a reference quality product that's just below what we consider the reference line, which starts with Eclipse. When you get to our reference line, you're in 8-conductor cables, 9 gauge 8-conductor. This 11 gauge 4-conductor cable, though, still delivers extremely fine definition and detail, outstanding dynamics, and it's really, as I mentioned, it's an excellent component that elevates the performance of almost any system. Give the Wireworld Equinox 8 a try in your system. I think you'll be absolutely thrilled with the performance.